Hi guys, welcome back to the Scrap Zone and my 52 weeks project. We are starting the month of April, and I did quite some stash busting, so if you want to see that, check the video from last week. I go through a few of the supplies. I will be using this stamp set, but just not this week. And this week I'm going to use this sketch right here at the bottom. I had a few pictures because yes, it was Easter, a quiet Easter, but it was still Easter nonetheless. So let's review a few of the elements for this layout here. We've got a couple of pictures, and I did want to bring in my trusty flip-flaps because I did want to show off these cute little bunnies right here. They were very yummy, by the way. I am bringing in these craft borders. Now that's something blast from the past. And they actually look really good. Originally I was just going to do greens and blues, but you know what? That little brown bunny inspired me to bring out a little bit of craft color and brown. So in that same stash, I had this full sheet of alphabets, and I'm going to show you this really cool hack that I learned from my friend Erin on how to line up each of your letters using a T ruler. So you can place them directly on your ruler, and then you can kind of fuss and decide where you want to put your title. You don't have to commit right away. So let's put this layout together, and I am using a full sheet here. You don't need to, but I figured since I've had this paper for over 10 years, might as well use a full sheet. It is a little bit thinner than what I'm used to, so it's kind of sticking here, but it's actually really pretty pattern paper. So we're going to put this down as the entire base, but you really don't need to use a full sheet. If I show you the sketch right here, that's you need about a 2-inch or 2.5-inch piece, and then a border. You can use your fancy borders, you can use a zip strip. Again, whatever you have in your stash to put your layouts together. I was just lucky because I had quite a bit of this paper and I haven't used it for over 10 years, so I thought, why not? We'll just go ahead and go to town with it. So this brown was inspired by my photos. So sometimes if you look at your pictures, they're going to help you pick your colors for your layout, and this was definitely one of them. So I'm going to add my little bunny right here, and it's flush on the left hand side of this page, and this one just goes right below it. So I like these 6x8 formats because they're very easy to put together. Sometimes it doesn't have to be all about the layout, but maybe more about the event, the pictures, and a little bit of journaling. So here I'm just laying down that craft border, and it's self-adhesive, and it still works quite well after 10 years. So I was really happy to find this in my stash. I'm going to add my little bunny, and I just want to make sure here that I've got a little bit of a border on this back picture. And you'll see that I'm going to swap this out a little bit later in the process, only because yes, the bunnies are cute, but I kind of had a lot to say about this week. It was Easter, we were stuck in a stay-at-home order, and now we've moved to a full lockdown. So you'll see I'll swap that out for journaling. Well, let's get back to this hack on how to line up all of your alphabets or all of your letters when you're trying to do your title. So see here, I can't really rest my T ruler on the edge of my page, so I'm just going to move all of my little letters across so that I can see exactly where they line up with my page, my layout. So just kind of move them all across, and then I'm just going to drop that down. I'm kind of resting my T ruler on the left hand side. I'm picking up each of those letters one by one, and I am putting them down on my layout, and they're going to be perfectly straight. I'm showing you the entire process here on how I'm lining up all of those letters. I'm just picking them up and putting them right on top of my ruler. It is so fast and efficient. So I really want to say thanks, Erin. This is a really good hack, and I'm never going to go back to whatever I was doing before. This is so much easier. So see how nice and straight everything is, and that didn't take a long time at all. I'm still kind of putting them all down, but it looks really, really great. So let's finish off this layout with the week, and we are at week number 14 already. So I'm going to pull my little craft tiles because it matches my craft border, and I was kind of debating, where am I going to put this? Right here at the top or in between the two pictures? I wasn't sure if I wanted to have that word coming down. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to put it right here, right at the bottom of that picture. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't covering my little bunny. And just like that, we've completed week number 14. This was a really easy layout to put together, but as I was watching the video and editing the video here, I kind of figured, you know what? I think I want to swap out that picture. I'm going to remove the little bunnies from the backside, add them to the flip flap because they are super cute. And I'm going to remove this one here. So what is this all about, right? Well, this is my Easter chocolate that melted in someone's car, I guess. So wasn't that important to keep on this page, but the journaling was. So I did journal quite a bit this week, only because it was Easter. It was the second Easter that we were kind of celebrating with our little family unit, but not our extended family, and there's a lot of stuff going on again here in the province. So let's put this page into the book, and you can see here that it looks really good from the transition between March and April. You will notice on the still shot at the end here that I did add the word April coming down vertically beside that little bunny. So as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And don't forget to take pictures. If you want to catch up on this series, I've linked the playlist right here. Have a great day.